Type Daniel Hegglin's name into Google and you'll bring up thousands of abusive and slanderous web pages. Hegglin said he had been wrongly called a paedophile, a murderer, even a member of the Ku Klux Klan, as part of a concerted campaign of harassment on over 4,000 websites. He sued Google, saying it should remove the links, and the case went to the High Court. Google settled, though, and the details of that settlement cannot be disclosed. But the search giant agreed to make significant efforts to remove the abusive material. Google's lawyer said Mr. Hegglin's was an exceptional case of internet trolling in terms of its prominence and volume. He noted that Google cannot be responsible for policing internet content.
It can never remove the content from the actual sites themselves, because only the people who own those sites can actually take them down. And I think in particular case with Daniel, there was some sites on there that may be American-owned, there were gamer sites, there was a whole raft of sites that basically in the eyes of Google are seen as authoritative, that allow people to post anything that they want online, and actually going to these sites one by one to request, even if you got an answer, it would be really difficult to have all of the links that he'd had live be removed.
The case was separate from the so-called right to be forgotten, in which the European Court of Justice ruled that outdated or irrelevant information, even if true, must be removed from Google search results if an individual requests it. For example, a Sky News story about Kelly Osbourne is one of the thousands which have been removed from Google search results. Google has received more than 500,000 requests under the ruling. Hegglin had said that applying this right to be forgotten process would have been too laboursome and expensive, given the volume of malicious comments. Google has avoided the possibility of setting an important precedent. If the court had ruled that Google must remove malicious web summits, it could have faced an even bigger avalanche of removal requests from users. But given that malicious comments posted online are only becoming more of a problem, Google has only deferred this issue until the next legal challenge. Tom Cheshire, Sky News.